Hey everybody, this is Grace, and for about a week now, I don't know, maybe 2 weeks, it probably is maybe longer. Time is flying and wish I was having fun. But have you ever been in a situation or I don't know, have you ever watched like some kind of reality? It can be actually reality in your life, something going on. Or it's a reality TV show. You know, it doesn't have to be TV shows these days. It could be reality TV. It could be reality YT, YouTube. Reality, any of these that you can make videos on, even if it's just in writing, that you're seeing, like, on the one side, what you may see as narcissistic abuse. Okay. Now, you're not diagnosing them as a narcissist. It could be that, or I see more of a blend with histrionic behaviors. You know, they're very loud, they're on stage, and not in a good way. Yeah, you're making a video, you're on video, but they are like real theatrical, real, lots of bling and makeup, if it's, well, male or female, really, actually. Lots of bling, they want to show off, they want to be seen so much, like there's some beauty, real beauties, or, real handsome, or whatever. What is going on behind me? Yeah, something, real life always happens in the middle of a video. But anyway, and you see these, and you're watching it, it's kind of like some of the most despicable people. As it winds up, there's lots of drama, like I said, lots of some would say narcissistic abuse. Not all abuse is narcissistic, so that's why I don't like when people call it just like that's one thing. That covers it all. It doesn't. And but you see the way that people use one another, the hypocrisy. And believe me, I've done videos, I haven't made them public yet, as of today, about when you try to say, when you do say somebody is being, a hypocrite, there's, sometimes within the same paragraph, what they are claiming other people do that's wrong, they're doing them themselves, doing those things themselves. Now, when you try to say that about somebody, pointing it out, you can easily get caught up by some people saying, well, no, you're the hypocrite. You see, because you're trying to say their behavior is wrong, but do you do it? They don't know, but they're going to say it because maybe they do that bad behavior themselves. It's so easy to fall. Like if you say, this person was being gross, and then you explain, you describe the gross behavior, some people will say, well, you're being gross by explaining it. This is true. But what is the purpose? That's what some people don't get. What is the purpose? When people are sitting there and they're saying things about, what other people do, like, I'm not saying it, like they're saying, well, they're being very judgmental about this other person. Yet that person saying that is being very judgmental about them. Now, if you say you were being very judgmental about them, see, do you see what I'm saying? It's hard to talk about people who are hypocrites, but really think of the true purpose. Now, if somebody is saying, like, I don't give names of the people who are whatever. I never say their name. I just say the behaviors that they do. And I also write fiction, so hey, talk about the behaviors, not the people. Not saying, it's not a gossip, a malicious gossip thing. Because, this is the big world online. Not everybody's going to know who in the world you're talking about as it is. Boy, that's going around in circles, isn't it? Okay, plus my voice is going out. I just went through a situation about not even an hour ago that I'm one of those staying at home, but one time I wanted to get out. This is actually the second time, and just ran across some of the most ignorant people. One the first time and one the second. just the bottom feeders. And this is something that, okay, let me get to this. Now, let me get back to this, and then it all connects together with that kind of thing. Okay, so you're watching something. You're paying some close attention to a, like I said, reality TV or something like that. It could actually be something in your life. Like if you go to work and you see, it becomes like a soap opera going on. What's going on? If you actually go face-to-face work these days. Anyway, and you see some of the most despicable people. Say you're a good, decent person, okay? I mean, overall, you don't do anything to try to harm anybody, and you're not snarky or snarly. There's a difference between those two words. But I think they both fit. And it's not just young people. It's not people. It's people of any age, okay? It is people of any age. And they're just behaving in really despicable manner. Like some of them even calling themselves Christians, when personally I have never known a Christian to cuss a lot. Now, mistake every once in a while, every blue moon, yeah, maybe. Some never use foul language, curse words, whatever you want to call it. And no, that is not a sign of maturity. Some people seem to think that it's a sign of maturity. If you cuss, no, it's not. It's more like immaturity. Yeah. But every once in a while, yeah, some people get mad and they might say a word, that isn't, but it's really more the intention behind the word. But anyway, I've never known anybody who said that they're a true Christian and put out Christian, that they put out Christian values and then they cuss. I'm not going to say like a sailor, because that's an insult to sailors. And these people will really give it an insult to it, make it an insult, because they're bad. But they're going to claim to be Christians. They're going to be hypocrites. They're going to make what is bad, they make it evil, and what evil is bad, is good. Let me say that right again. What is good, they make evil. What is evil, they make good. With their words, they try. Well, no, I don't know Christians who do that. And I have noticed that some people are really jumping on people, these days, they are, who are hypocrites like that. Who, hypocrites, and who claim to be what they're not, and they prove the way that they gossip, malicious gossip, and they talk about ghosts, and they say they're Christians. If you read your Bible about what it says about ghosts, about people who have died, where do they go? Where does their soul go? It doesn't stay. Okay, it doesn't become a ghost. And then they talk about these orbs, and they talk about, they go on. And all the while, you may say, well, those are just little things. All the while, they're doing things to hurt and harm people. Read 2 Timothy 3. These people are that. 2 Timothy 3. Okay? Let's hope I got it right. Right now, you never know. I vented in that video. Let me tell you, I might delete it. Anyway. Oh, boy. But just, I've seen, so imagine, this is what you're seeing. Okay? You're seeing this, and you get in a little bit drawn, because what you're wanting to see, Adam keeps reminding me of this. He shouldn't need to remind me of this. I'm not, wanting like vengeance or revenge for one of these scums. People who are this scummy like that. One of them, who's really done me wrong, and a whole bunch of other people. A whole bunch of other people. And he says, what you're looking for is not that. You're looking for justice to be served. And I I won't keep seeing it that way, but it's true. That's what I want. I want to see justice. Some people call it karma. I think more people understand karma catches up with them. You know, what they've done, eventually it's going to catch up with them. And I don't believe it in some way like that. That mystical, magical thing that some people put on karma. But yeah, what eventually catches up with them. Eventually, people have had enough. And so you're watching something on TV and you're seeing all this drama and you're seeing people hurting one another, people being hypocrites, people saying things. And like I said, let's forget TV. Well, it can be TV, like I said. And, you know, online, you can find videos on various places and people fighting against one another and calling one another names and gossiping and horrible. It makes you physically ill. But you want to see, you're there because you're wanting to see this. Karma, not karma. This what goes around to come around to them. What they put out in the world catches up with them. So bad. Because the world has become too much of it has become filled with these people. That they are the ones who stand out. And it's time for that to stop. They need to stop being the ones to stand out. Adam, he thinks in terms of that brought the trash to the surface. So now we can clean it up, you know. Clean it up by, he was talking like politics, that you clean it up by, don't vote for them. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Sorry about that. I had to stop for a moment because I was having a coughing, sneezing fit. Yeah, allergy. Every time I come and get in my SUV, it happens. It happens for years. No matter what I'm driving. I come out, I have sneezing, coughing, sneezing. Anyway, so, yeah, it brings the trash to the surface. You know, and it does. You see this is trash in this form that they are hurting people, and there are people who are watching are getting a kick out of seeing people trash mouth one another. I'm talking like the letter words, you know, like C word, calling women the C word, and just that's okay. What happened to decency? You know, calling one another, doing seriously bad things to one another. Okay, all for the love of money. And this kind of, you know, yeah, brings the trash to the surface. And in this kind of situation, just don't watch them anymore. But won't you at the same time to see, will that karma, not karma, will it catch up with them? You know, will it finally, or is this trash going to be removed? You know, cleaned up. They don't like, whatever they're going to do, get them off of that. If it's social media, they get them off, you know, people vote against it kind of thing and get them off that social media platform, you know, because it's just too trashy. They're putting out filth. Seriously. They're putting out things that are awful. So you watch, so you see that. And what really is motivating you? Is it to see that? Or is it just so filled with drama, it's the endorphins, or physiopsych was not my best subject, so I'm not going to put it that way. No. But just, I can just say just the rush. It's just something. But anyway, I better go in. It's getting dark. But I don't know. This did not make much sense. I'm all over the place. I'm always all over the place. Especially after what happened just maybe an hour now. Not even, yeah, maybe an hour or so earlier. And it was in person. The bottom, this total trash thought she could treat us. Well, she treated us that way. We let her boss know. Exactly. Hey, you want to do it? You got to live by that. Your own. You know, you do the crime, you do the time. That's my mentality. You do the crime, it's on you. Yeah, it's on you. You did it. You felt you were doing what was right. You felt you could treat people that way. So, can you? Talk to you on another video. Bye.